he liked the script, and his daughter read the script, and his daughter told him he should do the movie.
I never thought I'd let anyone in again, ever. And then here you come.
Congratulations. We go way back.
Yes, we do. I'm surprised to see you.
I know, it was nice to see you. You were, just starting out when I met you back. We won't mention the network. We used to work at a network together, a small syndicated network. And so it's nice to see where you're going. I mean, a movie on Netflix, and I've seen your career throughout the years. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I work very hard.
So tell me a little bit about working on this movie. You have Freddy Prinze Jr. And you have Amy. What was it like getting those two? They make a great pair.
Yes, I'm very excited that this is, I think the first time Netflix does a Latino movie, for Christmas. And so it's a big deal. I known Amy for also many years. I was gonna direct her in a movie when she's a teenager, and I love her acting, and I follow her career. And Freddie Prinze Jr., I shadow on his show also many years ago when he produced a show, and he was super nice. So it kind of like we all had a history, and it's kind of like a little family, and that's what is so great. And they knew each other as well and respect each other. And it's the first time we make like a grounded, Latino family. Sometimes some of these Latino families tend to be a cliche. So I'm happy that this is resonating with people.
Oh, speaking of that, we have Freddie Prinze Jr. cooking. So he's doing the cooking. He's making pozole. He's making tamales. And in real life, I've seen him on his Instagram. He actually cooks. So
yeah,
was that in the script, or he kind of like, hey, I can cook too?
It was in the script that he was a dad that cooks pozole and tamale. But, I gave him a video of how to make tamales in YouTube. And he was like, I don't need no video. I know how to make tamales perfectly. And then I found out that he's an amazing cook. And in fact, the other day he got a standing ovation in a TV show because he said he cooks and cleans. And all the audience went up and clapped at him. It's fantastic. So he's the real deal.
I'm sure his dad would be proud.
Yes.
Well, that's what you said. It's different because you have a grandma, but you don't have the grandma, the one that's cooking. Like the guy is the one cooking. So it's very modernized.
Yes, absolutely. But I mean, we live in different times. That's why Latinos don't have to be the cliche that the woman cooks and cleans. Why? This is not the reality anymore. The roles could be reversed. And he works too. It's not like he doesn't work.
Yeah, it's believable. And Amy sings and dances. I don't know if she's ever sang before, but how was it for her to do that?
So Amy knew how to dance, but she didn't know how to sing. So it was kind of like a course crash. Netflix has a studio, and we went with a music supervisor and all these people and coach her. And she did a fantastic job singing. And the dancing, she had some background, but it still was very hard. We got an amazing choreographer, and she had to do a lot of rehearsals. Freddie had to rehearse the dance. Deja had to rehearse. So they're all rehearsing literally every day in New York before shooting.
And you have a quinceañera, which is perfect because it's like the ball at the end of the movie, So I was like, oh my God, that is so perfect. Because in modern time, like, how can you work a ball in? But if you have a quinceañera, it's like, it was such a perfect little thing to kind of like look forward to,
Yes, it's the climax of the movie. And that's how, Freddie and Deja, who plays his daughter, met actually dancing. That was the first time they met in the choreography rehearsal, and they click. Everybody click. Everybody. We still, like a year later, still texting each other and getting together. So it's like he has become like a real family.
So it can be easy. Well, I don't know. Where did you shoot? Did you actually shoot in New York, or did you shoot another
Shot in
place?
New York,
Oh
yes.
man, that's a feat in itself.
Yeah, that was amazing. And her penthouse, it was looking at the Empire State, and that was amazing. And then we shot, also got to close Union Square for some of the walking shots and, Radio City Hall. So that was exciting. Fifth Avenue, that was just one day of street shooting in Manhattan.
And was it actually snowing, or did you have to bring in snow?
No, there's no, it's all fake.
Oh
We
man,
had-
it looks so real.
But it's fascinating. We had so many snow meetings because there's no blankets, there's no machine, there's no with visual effects. There's so many ways to make snow. And I learned a lot. That's what I like about my job, that I always get to learn something new.
Snow meetings, that's funny. That's
Yes. Snow meeting number one, snow meeting number two.
and I like that hit song that Amy's character has. Who composed that?
Oh, I can't remember the name of the composer right now, but we had an amazing music supervisor, Lucy Ramirez, and also the producer, Herman Michael Torres, who was very involved in finding the music. We look everywhere. Netflix has an amazing library, but those were original songs that we had to find. Actually, three. We had to find a ballad for the quinceañera, and we had to find the gala song and the sweet and spicy that is at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that one song is like they had to compose it because it's so, because it's bilingual and just the verbiage is like so Latino, like you have to be the writer has to be like within that community to kind of, it's hard to do that, right? That bilingualness.
Actually, I'm gonna surprise. The song was in English, and it was Amy's idea to do a little bilingual. And Netflix was open to it. So then we changed like just a couple of verses into Spanish. But that was us. It was not the original song.
Oh, wow. That really makes a big difference.
Yes. And we also wanted to make it more reggaeton. It was more romantic. So we changed the song for the movie.
And we haven't seen Freddie Prinze Jr. in a lot of things, as a lead especially. Was he your first choice, or how did it come about to cast him and Amy?
Yeah, he's actually our first choice. He decided not to act for sometimes. He took care of his kids and, still very happily married with Sarah Michelle Gellar, and is cooking at home. And it wasn't my idea, but I think it was the casting director idea. But when they brought it up, I said, oh my God, great. I met him because I had met him 10 years ago. And I remember he was a super nice guy. And he liked the script. And his daughter read the script. And his daughter told him he should do the movie.
Ellos mandan.
Yes.
Has he, he plays, I don't know if this is the first time he's ever played Latino. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, he actually is very proud of it. He's very proud of his heritage. And he said people wouldn't let him play Latino, or like was not cast as a Latino. Because I don't know why. I don't understand, but he kept telling me that. And he was really, really happy. And he's very proud of this movie. He told me he's very proud of this movie.
Yeah, I think it's a side we've never seen. We've seen him in all his movies when he was younger, but like this was so different than anything he's ever really done. Because they always cast him in the teen comedy rom-coms, right?
Yeah,
that's where we know him from.
Yeah. He made a whole career doing that for years. He worked a lot from, I don't know, 8, 10 years old, always, because of his family being involved in the industry, and worked for many, many years. So it's okay that he took a break. He wanted to take a break, and I respect that. And now, because it's his comeback, it's been a big thing in the movie because he became viral online, and everybody wanted to watch the movie because they wanted to see him again because the audiences really like him.
Yeah, has a sort of sweetness, that we don't see on screen, right?
Yeah.
Because Amy's character is the more aggressive one, and he's kind of like, okay, he kind of goes along with it, and he's kind of cool with it, And he's trying to he's a single father, taking care of his daughter. So it's really sweet the way he plays it.
Yes, yes, he's very sweet. And he's very real, he's very grounded as an actor, you know, it's not exaggerated. You really believe he's that guy. I think everybody you believe. And that's what makes a movie, you know, people connecting emotionally. Because I'm really surprised that the movie is #1 in 26 countries, that some are not Latinos, you know, some are like Austria and Hungary is #1 in Croatia and Bahamas and Jamaica and yeah, and then is in the top 10 in 80 countries.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
the movie connected to many people who are not Latino, and I'm like, are people in Austria making tamales now? That's what I wonder. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud that's what movies do. They show cultures to other cultures, and that's amazing.
Well, I think in Europe, which I've never really known until I've talked to a few people, like Latin America is seen kind of exotic, you know? It's not
Yeah.
like here where you know, it's portrayed in a different way, like a third world country, but in Europe, it's kind of has this romanticized kind of thing, right?
Yes, yes, and we are very passionate people, and that's contagious. Where the movie is about love, it's about family, it's about food, it's about music, and all those things are universal.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Really sweet, sweet movie. I really liked it. Like I said, the quinceañera was like the nice chef's kiss because you get the ball at the end of the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was originally called Christmas Quinceañera. That was the
Oh.
original title, and it was the idea of Christmas and quinceañera together. But
Hmm.
then a lot of people could not pronounce quinceañera, couldn't write it, couldn't pronounce it. We're like, if people look for the movie, they're not gonna be able to type it,
Yeah.
and so that's why the title was changed. And then the music, the song is called Christmas Without You. And so they put Netflix chose Christmas with You. And I really like the title.
Yeah, I think it was genius idea not to include the title because then you would think it was just for teens, you know, because you throw in
Yes,
quinceañera, you're like
that's
teens.
the other thing. Yes, you're right. That was the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Christmas with You is tells you it's Christmas, it's romantic. So it conveys the two emotions that are the rom-com of the movie we made.
Right. Well, congratulations. So happy for you. And I hope to see more of you and your name in lights.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gabriela.